Blue Tigers 0 for 2 on a road trip up to the northwest corner of the Show Me State as they return home for the final time this season for a two-game set. They'll start out with the Nebraska Kearney Lopers here tonight at Jason Gym. Hello and welcome to Jefferson City. My name is James Stanley. Alongside me, my broadcast partner, Cam Thomas. The Blue Tigers are coming off a really tough loss in Northwest Missouri State, number one team in the country. But Cam, it's one of those wins, or one of those losses, I should say, that you can kind of live with.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Northwest Missouri State, we know one of the best teams in the MIAA. Obviously one of the best teams in the country because of what they've been able to do year after year under head coach Ben McCollum. But when you look at where the Blue Tigers are in this point of the season, where they sit in the MIAA standings, there is no time to really think about losses that have happened. You just got to keep going forward and try to figure out what you can do to win this evening's game. And they're going to have to do that and change the focus to the Lopers tonight.
It was a nearly 50-point loss for Lincoln on Saturday as they dropped at 96-49. There were a few bright, shining spots. Cameron Potts with 14 points. Janelle Burton with 12 points. Cameron Potts also with a really nice shot at the buzzer to end the first half, and then ended up getting fouled and went to the free throw line to create a three-point play.
Well, we know the facilitator that Cam Potts has been for this Blue Tiger team throughout the season, but I like the decision-making that he's starting to kind of garner in the last couple of weeks in particular. He's really done a good job of being patient on the floor and not trying to rush things offensively or anything like that. So Potts is doing a really good job of trying to keep this Lincoln offense together. And defensively, I think he's had a valiant effort on that side of the ball as well. So Blue Tigers have to continue to play cohesively and try to gain a victory here tonight.
One place the Blue Tigers did not play cohesively, well, at least on Saturday, was beyond the three-point arc. Shot 1 of 18 from downtown. Was not a great day. There were a couple of players that went 0 for 4. What's got to change there? We've seen their numbers improve at the free throw line. Can they apply that to the three-point line?
Well, that was going to be the exact notion that I made right there. We talked to Coach Mosley a couple of weeks ago about the struggles that they've had from the free throw line and all the things that they've tried to fix that problem, whether it be, practicing more and more at the gym, not talking about it more. I think the same method applies with the three-point line is just, keep working on it in practice. The Blue Tigers have known throughout the season they're going to live or die by that three ball. So they got to keep shooting it with confidence. And I think at that point, they will continue to start to see some more success from beyond the arc. But I'll tell you one thing, John Mosley is not going to tell his team not to shoot the three ball because it's been such an integral part of their game.
Nebraska Kearney comes in 14-8, 8-5, tied for 5th in the MIAA. For Lincoln, they're now tied for 8th with Pittsburgh State. They already beat the Gorillas here at home a few weeks ago. What's going to be the key for Lincoln on the final weeks of the season as they have to finish out the year on 4 straight road games?
Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be a tough stretch here at the end of the season, but it's not like the Blue Tigers haven't been here before. I know we've harped on this throughout the season of the Blue Tigers being that second half of the MIAA schedule type of team. I think this is really when that kicks into gear, and I think Coach Mosley understands that. I think the coaching staff understands that, and I think at this point the team has to understand that because they've got a month left and they have an opportunity to make the MIAA tournament. It's going to be who can will themselves to get those extra 2 or 3 victories that can get you there.
The Blue Tigers allowed 36 points from Hudgens of Northwest Missouri State on Saturday. They'll have to do something a little bit different tonight as they face on the Nebraska Kearney Lopers. But that's going to do it for us for now. We'll have the starting lineups right after this here on the MIAA Network.